Welcome to Segatalks, everybody. At the Sega Camp Gamer, as always. Chill has fucking intro music. Oh yeah, the dude. It is. It is chill. Especially since I don't like to talk smack about Tommy though, but I think that intro song that Tommy's always using doesn't do it for me. I remember having and I do kind of miss like the longer intro I used to have. Does anyone remember that bigger intro that Tommy used to have, where it was like different episodes of Tommy Talks, and then it just ended with the Tommy Talks text coming on screen with an explosion in the background with Tommy standing in it. Does anyone remember that? The new one now, it doesn't do it. It's just Tommy Talks with Tommy standing in the explosion, and that's it. Where's the old intro, Tommy? Come on. What is this? I think he is the dude. Actually, I noticed now that he did change the username now, and I forget what it's called. That's how forgettable the show, the bait and sketch show is. It's just not something worth seeing anymore. I'm gonna be right back. I feel like I got something in my ear, and I was just in the middle of making a tea. Be right back. I like Judd because he's a radio guy. Yikes! Damn, Darth is going rampant in the chat, banning Fearsman left and right. Too bad there's no check. I would not be so sure. I remember seeing him. I remember going to one, and it was here in Canada. So Chuck E. Cheese's do exist. I would not be so sure though. I'm pretty sure I remember, like I said, I remember going to one. I remember there existed one. Oh, that's funny, the dude. When Judd was in the Discord, sometimes I asked him for like movie recs for the night, and he's always like come in with the French New Wave shit. I was like, Judd, I want to watch like Austin Powers. Fears is an enemy of the state. Sega, you should probably break the big news. What big news, Dirth? About the New Zealand shooting? I guess I'll come out now and just say, though, condolences to the people that got killed in the New Zealand shooting. It's pretty terrible. Death is a bad thing. Death, annihilation, explosions, everything like that. That's enough to cause everything like that, that's like causing a world war, that is bad. That's not the way to live. Life is important. But yes, condolences to the people who got killed in the New Zealand shooting. You see, guys, I'm not like that. I find life more important than death. Okay, so there's also an explanation of why I would never do the 9/11 terrorist attacks. I'm just about more the person who actually finds life more important than death. Okay, get that out here. Come at me. Forgot to put the freaking tea bag in the cup. Forgot to put the bloody tea bag in the cup and the sweetener. Ridiculous. I'm just gonna be a quick minute, guys. I promise. Turned off again. Okay. I know what you guys are thinking. Sega, just cut the tea now. Cut the tea. It's getting into the evening now. You shouldn't be drinking coffee. You shouldn't be drinking anything caffeinated after this time. I'm a monster, guys, okay? Sue me. Actually, don't. Don't. I always am suing you. Jesus, Yakov, calm down. Sega is the gatekeeper of death. Pixel, come on, okay? That's just wrong. Yeah, if I'm the gatekeeper to death, then then in the Inuyasha universe, I'd be the gatekeeper to the Netherworld. Okay, what's the Netherworld, guys? Well, in the Inuyasha universe, it was basically the Inuyasha universe of the afterlife. Basically, the people dying would actually head off to the Netherworld. Apparently, though, Inuyasha had to go because if you guys ever watched the Inuyasha anime, like I did, there was a Shikon Jewel Shard that was actually within somewhere in the Netherworld, and Inuyasha had to go to the Netherworld to get it. It's also from what I remember, though, that's also where Inuyasha went to go get a boost to the Tetsaiga sword. Although the ironic thing, though, is it's also where Inuyasha went to go get Tetsaiga, actually. Although it wasn't really about, although it was actually different back in the first season when Inuyasha got it, though, it was just like a dark bead in his eye that would actually send him there, and then he would draw Tetsaiga, and then right afterwards he would then the next thing is he ended up right back in the normal world again with the sword. I still kind of I need to rewatch it again. It's been like 10 years since Inuyasha went off air, probably longer now. Like we're going back to like the early years of high school for me. I just started watching the show when I was in grade 10. Like I'm like 2004. like I started high school in 2003, 2004. I was like in grade 10, and then Inuyasha started airing on TV, and I just couldn't help but keep on watching it. It was epic. Uh, Not really interested in Gundam Wing. Here's the thing, though. Also, guys, don't really bother recommending me animes to watch. Not really much of an anime watcher, okay? There were only just a few that I watched it. Inuyasha, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Sailor Moon. Although that's only a bad example. Although, then again, though they also aired on Teletoon a Mega Man anime. There was an anime on Mega Man. That, does anyone feel like the mind is just blown yet? The 8-bit bomber from Capcom got his own anime too. That is awesome. Uh, Sadly, I was not really hooked on Sonic X when that came out. But of course, so as well, they also had card captors on there, and I thought card captors was pretty cool. And Corey in the house, no, that does not count. And even more importantly, if it did, if Corey in the house is just considered an anime for some of you guys, then I may as well just put That's So Raven in there as well, since that was supposed to be the prequel to Corey in the House. It's the Blue Bomber, you fake game. Okay, fine. Whatever, number one Tommy fan. Oh boy. Darth, what are you sending me on Twitter now for? Yeah, Darth is messaging me to go check something on Twitter. Okay, but Darth, honestly though, is Fears even here? Should I be saying it while Fears is somewhat watching? Oh fuck no! Fuck that shit! No way I am playing that new Core in the House game on DS. I guess I better say though, since now the Twitch streams are going to be returning, I'm promising you guys as well a Metroidvania Castlevania game. So far, I'm thinking about getting Circle of the Moon. I haven't really got it yet. You know what though, Darth? Let's wait till Fears is in the chat. The moment I see a message, or even when it was messages, then I will say it. Don't worry about it, dude. It's not important. At least not yet, anyway. But yeah, anyway, though. Uh, the dude, don't you remember doing your live stream with Yakov and then sharing those videos from Fears' last live stream? That can't be right. No way. Fearsman 27. No. I want the real Fears Man. Get that Fears Man 26 his ass in the chat, or Fears Vlogs, whatever comes first. Okay, fuck it. Even if he isn't here, I'm gonna say it anyway. We're starting a boycott with Fears Man 26 or Fears Vlogs. He finally messaged me today saying that tomorrow his copyright strikes is gonna finally be lifted, and he's coming back to live streaming. And so Fears, consider this remark a lesson. So Fears, man, consider this remark a lesson from what your last live stream was. Come out though saying, "Oh, there's a New Zealand shooting. Oh, nice, cool. I hope Moody's the one that gets killed." No, that's terrible. And I'm at least now defending my friend Moody because he used to come to my live streams before as well. I remember still live streaming on Twitch every Sunday. Sad Moody would always show up and be mentioning and always watching the live streams or whatever. Heck, I think before I finished, wasn't there a time as well where I played Pokemon Generation 2 and I caught one of the 3 roaming legendaries? I named him after Sad himself. Can't remember now. So, yeah, Fears, just don't bother sending me an invite to your streams, because I'm getting this out here now. Not going to watch them. Don't care. Fears, do me a favor. Fuck off. Boom. So, guys, boom. Microphone drop. Oh, Entei, thank you, Dai Quinton. Yes, I knew I captured one of the roaming legendaries, and I captured that for Moody. You should give his cartoon a copyright strike for using you in this. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, Dai Quinton. It shouldn't have, I wouldn't even recommend you to do it either, Dai Quinton. Trust me, Where Camp's rights is owned by me, but I'm not doing that to Fears. I don't find the word. I don't feel like doing that. Roaming legendary, more like legendary pain in the ass. Oh yes, I still remember calling it that. Well, actually, Dai Quinton, it's roaming legendary. How about roaming legendary pain in the ass? Well, let's just say Dink Meme Time Machine. There was a live stream that Fears did one day. He was at the coffee shop and he had his banana Hawaiian shirt on. And then right afterwards, someone mentioned him on the stream about the New Zealand shooting. And Fears just went off though saying, "Oh, good. I hope Moody's one of the people that gets killed or he ends up being a prisoner." I know there was something else to that. And the dude, you did the live stream. You're like saying something else though that Fear said as well. So I remember the dude as well doing a live stream with Yakov, and he actually got the recorded clips as well. So yeah, Fears. Like I said, thanks to your live stream now, Fears. So thanks to that live stream now, Fears, parts of your remarks is now on the internet, and now you should be taught a lesson. So Fears, I hope you're watching. Consider this a remark right now, because you need to be taught a lesson from what you said. Saying killing Moody, saying that Moody should be dead in New Zealand after that, and then calling him a nut job or whatever. That's just wrong. You should never be saying anything like that at all. think, Sega, I think Yakov and I had a lot of good things to say in the stream. You were saying a lot of good stuff, too. Well, I guess so. Because, like I said back at the start of the stream, life is more important than death, okay, guys? Death, annihilation, explosions, or whatever stuff that's considered to like cause another world war is just bad, okay? That's not the way that our ecosystem should work. Hell, I should know. I spent my evening yesterday watching the first Purge movie, and I mean just the very first one, before the first Purge finally became a thing. This one, guys, before the first Purge absolutely became a thing. I'm gonna flip this camera. I can't. Everything is like fucking mirrored on my end, and I just don't like this. I want to know I'm pointing at the right, on the right side. Oh yes. Ha 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 ha. Guess what? Well, I'm not gonna say it though, Fears, but he did send me like a private message, just being sorry now. So yes, I was watching the very first Purge movie. I was watching the very first one yesterday in the evening. Oh god, it was so fucking dark and twisted. I don't think now. I think I'm going to be taking a long break before I watch the sequel now, The Purge Anarchy. You think they're going to be making more Purge movies from now? Like the fourth one apparently though ended up being a prequel to everything. Like the fourth movie actually ended up being a prequel before everything happened. Crazy thing is, the first Purge movie is actually the not so distant future. Takes place in the year 2022. That's like 3 years from now. March 2022. Exactly 3 years. I'm not gonna do that, number one Tommy fan. I think they'll keep making them, Sega. They all make a lot of money. Okay, the dude. I was kind of thinking though about watching. I think after the first one came out though, I decided though to go watch them just to see, just because I was like hoping for like an intense thriller kind of movie to happen, and I just kind of missed out on them. Now today, there's a TV show on Twitch Prime, which I'm like wondering, why did you guys decide to make a TV show just for Twitch Prime users or Prime Video or whatever it's supposed to be? I don't know what it is. Is it supposed to be Sega? Who would you kill during a purge? I would not even want to kill anyone, period, number one Tommy fan. Gotta be honest. If a purge ever happens, I'm just gonna stay inside, lock up, and just hope that nobody breaks into my room in the middle of the night. And keep a knife underneath my bed just in case I do hear some scumbags trying to like break in and try to shoot me. Matty Moldovan, no, I don't. I'm afraid. But honestly, guys, why need a gun when you got this? Yeah. I'll just lay down in bed, have the knife like right beside me underneath the sheets. At the moment of one of those purge guys start walking into my bedroom, I'll just quickly grab the knife and then just quickly come right up, pull the knife out, right through the chest. Gun out ranges and yeah, you're right, Take Meme. I should know. Untouchables. Well, is this just like a wop? Brings a knife to a gunfight. Get out of here, you dingo bastard! Go and get your ass out of here! And then right afterwards, he walks out to this back alleyway, and this other guy just has a machine gun and just shoots him and finally kills Sean Connery's character off. So after that scene, we just lost James Bond. James Bond officially died. Not really. After all, this is old Sean Connery by this point. This was like going into the mid-'80s. I think right by this point we had Roger Moore almost giving up the role as James Bond. I know the later half of the 80s they had Timothy Dalton, and right by this point they wanted to have a darker, edgier, unhinged James Bond, and Timothy Dalton did not disappoint. Say, Cap, can you hold on to that knife and do some jumping jacks? Maybe jog in place? I don't know. Well, to be fair, though, there were some speculations of Idris Elba became James Bond. I wouldn't mind a Black Bond either, too, guys. I would not mind it one little bit. You know, change the formula up a bit. It doesn't have to be. We don't need him James Bond to be white, do we? I don't think so. Change things. Let's have a mix. Let's change things up a bit. Maybe it might be. Who knows? May never know. Idris may actually pull off a pretty cool Bond. That is true, though, A-Rock. That is true. Well, I try to respect them, though, Di Quinton. Idris Elba, Iblis Elba, and Sega. Idris Elba, number one Tommy fan. Come on. I want a Mexican Bond. Okay, Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo may actually be a pretty cool badass James Bond too. Who knows? Well, hey, Rock, I want to say sort of. 75% yes, 25% no, but I better just say yes. Or Antonio Banderas could be a pretty cool James Bond too. The dude could play him. Well, so your feelings are mixed on race mixing. I want to just be, though, more of like yes and just a little bit of no, though. Sega, what's gonna be your After Dark Souls game this Friday? I don't think I may actually have another game now, guys. I think I'm just gonna focus on Dark Souls now. Like, after all, though, I've been doing them with both the Dark Souls and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and trust me, guys, up until last week, I couldn't get past that damn tourist demon. Up until like last week, I couldn't beat that tourist demon, and I felt like though I was just letting everybody down, not making progress. So, like I said, I'm focusing more on Dark Souls now for Friday Twitch streams. I may just do that game instead. Would you guys understand if I just focused that completely? If I just focused my Friday streams completely on Dark Souls? I was so excited for Circle of the Moon, but I am so down for just Dark Souls. He definitely was not lying about that. Oh, what the dude? 500 pounds and doing flips off the top rope. Did used to high flying pro wrestler, 500 pounds and doing flips off the top rope. Definitely was not lying about that. Okay, the dude. Say, Camp, there's much I don't understand about you. Don't worry about it, Sega. He's a tough demon. But I like to prove, though, as well, though, that I can actually beat the game, guys. Like, hey, I got to one of the towers. I rung the bell at one of the towers. And thanks for trolling me that there was a boss after that. When officially there was not. And then I fell and lost half of my health. Going back down. There's like a moment though where I finally rung the bell. I was trying to go back down the tower, and I accidentally fall like a bunch of stories, and I still survived, but I lost half of my health. I'm like, son of a bitch. Hmm. Oh, Gerlin Two Fingers from KOTOR, right, guys? Right now, though, I'm actually playing him on Knights of the Old Republic right now off stream. Sort of, though. I just made a little bit of progress, and then I just turned it off. You can beat Dark Souls, say you can. I believe in you. Still is possible. After all, like I said, we are going right back to the good old days of gaming when games were considered extremely hard, but you get a reward for doing it in the end. And Dark Souls feels like it. Definitely does, but feel like it too. Actually, now that I think about it, I did beat Girl on Two Fingers. Yeah, I actually kicked a Girl on Two Fingers' ass. Ice, on the other hand, kept using ice everywhere in the fight. Not icicles, but no, not icicles. Otherwise I would have just got incinerated, or she would be almost like Sub-Zero, where she just made like icicles and just jabbed them right through me and through the stomach, and that would be it. No, she just made ice just appear on the floor. Yeah, I wish Ice was like Sub-Zero in a way. But then I get to see her be like, "Get over here!" Kind of like Sub-Zero be like, "Get over here!" Like honestly, though, guys, what is better, Tiger Uppercut or Get Over Here? Oh come on, A-Rock, are you kidding me? A-Rock, are you kidding me? Sub-Zero doesn't belong in Street Fighter. He's from Mortal Kombat. Come on. Now, after all, isn't Sub-Zero supposed to be like a color palette swap of Scorpion from? Well, there's Scorpion. So obviously, that's saying something. No, Scorpion doesn't exist in here. Nope, Scorpion does not exist in this. What am I doing with my life? Oh, my Pokeball. That's what I'm using. Got a Charmander in here. I believe it's a Charmander. What else would this be? Get back and play that game again, huh? Uh, I gotta be honest now, guys. I'm not so sure. Oh, but the last of it, but no, Mortal Kombat X of a Part 1 was so great. It was the best live stream ever, Sega Camp. We want a Part 2. Sure. Where's my, oh. But Sega Camp, Mortal Kombat X was the best of a live stream ever. Yes, sure it is. I'm sure it was. I'm sure everybody seemed to enjoy it. Oh, put a cork in a Charmander. Jesus, this thing is like shaking on the table. Where the hell's my live stream? Even better, my chat? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that was completely weird. I did not lose my connection just this time now. Google decided to like sign me out of my fucking account for like no reason. It's weird. Yeah, can you guys see me? Or what the hell's going on here? Okay, never mind. I don't know why it was like focused on the other Sega Camp gamer, even though the video wasn't really there. Okay, now he's saying now that he's actually that he is very sorry to the whole community. Uh, I don't want to say where Camp's behind this. Honestly, guys, what would you guys think I did that next? Seriously. Although then again, though, I really haven't been doing a where camp rant since the start of the year, guys. I apologize. I really can't find anything to do as a rant. I don't know if I'll ever get a new one done, but between my two marathons, I do plan another. I do have another marathon planned this summer as well. After Mario Golf Acapella is wrapped up, I'm like just quickly getting everything filmed as fast as possible. So then right afterwards, I can get back to doing Sunday Twitch streams for you guys. Thankfully, I'm almost halfway through finishing the marathon. Heck, I'm making pretty good progress right now, considering it's still not April yet. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be finally finishing up what's left of. I thought tomorrow I would finally film up what's left of N64 Mario Golf, and then eventually I'll go right into Toadstool Tour. You guys should be requesting me to play that instead for my Twitch streams. I gotta be honest with you guys. N64 Mario Golf was just like the training ground for it's basically like the training ground to me. But GameCube Toadstool Tour on GameCube, oh god damn, I can actually beat that game perfectly every time. Like how about having star rank mode for all players? Yes. I can do it, guys. How about get star player mode unlocked? Basically, there's no new characters that need to be unlocked for this game though. Unlike N64, how you had to like unlock other characters, and even some really stock and generic ones that were never really made for like a Mario game ever again. Like honestly, who the hell is Plum? They put her in the game. They foolishly put her in the game. She's in the intro for the video game, and then it was only just that game. Jesus Christ, Nintendo, what the fuck? You made all these new original ones just for the N64 one, and then it's like all of a sudden now we never hear from these characters ever again. It's just as bad as the Star Spirits on the N64. Never did come back again. Oh wait, but there's Mario Party 5 on GameCube. They came back for that. There's some hope. No. Only Mario Party 5. Only Mario Party 5. You're bragging this much about beating it, then I need to see this. Honestly, though, Joey, I don't really see the point, though, of making a WereCamp rant about the New Zealand shooting either, guys. To be completely honest, I don't really see the point making a WereCamp rant about this. I'm already saying everything that I'm probably saying about it right now is just some of what you would be expecting in a WereCamp rant, and it would not really be a much of a rant at all. I love Sunny. Oh, you mean that's Sunny from the game? When every time he makes a birdie, he's like taking his cap off, saying, "It's a sunny day." Come on, Joey. Literally, aren't you not surprised? Like, do you have any backbone yet, Joey? Like any at all? Come on, guys. Come on, that was obviously me. That was obviously me. Well, it is true. Back when I did these videos back about 5 years ago, I didn't really have a wolf suit for wear camp. I eventually got one this Halloween. Thankfully now wear camp finally looks like a wolf now. I could safely say that now with the wolf outfit that I got. Thankfully, wear camp is a wolf now, guys. Come on, do I have to start pulling out the wolf costume again? I'll just get the headpiece instead now. Okay, guys, hold your horses. I got the wolf mask. This thing does smell a little bit too, but other than that, though. Ooh, it's wear camp now. I'm stuck with this very dumb grin though on my face. Trust me, guys. Trust me. It may look like I'm grinning to you guys, but trust me. The mask. Trust me. Underneath this mask, I'm not really. It's kind of dumb. Come on. I do, A-Rod, but like I said, only focusing on the headpiece for now. Anyway, I'm gonna take this thing off. It looks... I'm scaring my audience away right now if I just keep wearing this thing. So, I'm just gonna take the mask off, my glasses back on, and put this away. There's a full fursuit though, I promise. Although when I did the 5-year anniversary episode, guys, the one where I'm wearing, I was wearing the fursuit, but I decided to have the house coat over top of it. And I promise, when I do the next rant, though, I was thinking I'll just have both, though. So now both the bathrobe and the fursuit now are just becoming a standard now for wear camp. Get a fake mustache and put on the mask to match your real one. I kind of did. I was trying to watch a video on YouTube that was actually like roughly 3 minutes long. And then when I finally came back to Shane's Vlogs, this video, he was wrapping up. I'm like, son of a bitch. That felt like 5 minutes right there. Now, one thing's for sure, I think for like the next rant, though, guys, the wolf mask is staying on my face at all times when I do the next rant. Although, I thought I would actually trick the audience and as well, the guys, I'm going to prove to you guys so that we're like the same character. I kind of want to do, if I ever do a rant again, though, I do kind of have an idea for a Redux rant on the eShop, or the Wii Game Shop channel closing. At the beginning of the video, though, I do have an idea of how the episode would start. I would sit down, it would just show me sitting down on the couch, and then right afterwards being like, okay, it's been like, since like, okay, well, it hasn't been after January now of 2019 now since Nintendo officially closed the Game Shop channel. Let's check it out. But I thought I would actually trick the audience, though, into getting, like, the disconnected screen. When I film it, though, I'm just going to film myself. I think I'll just film my takes first, though, of me sitting down on the couch. And then the next shot, though, will be me with I don't know. All I know, though, is I'm going to boot up the game. Afterwards, there's going to be a shot with me with the TV, with me opening up the Game Shop channel, and then right afterwards, I'll just have like one whole take, though, with just the load wheel, and then right afterwards, then it'll load up then the game channel still loads up properly, though, but you can't buy anything, though. Or sort of. I think you can still rebuy your purchases again, but you have to rebuy them, which is stupid. But other than that, though, the Game Shop channel is officially closed. This topic is super old. Might as well do a rant on Sega stopping production on Dreamcast. Well, obviously, N4, there was a reason. They were trying to compete against Sony. They were trying to compete against Sony with the PlayStation. Sega came out with the Sega Dreamcast in the year 1999. 1 year later, Sony comes out with the PS2 and just abolished everything of what made Sega a game company. And that's when Sega just finally decided to like throw the towel in and finally say, we're just going to become a third-party company now. We're not going to be making games anymore. Do a rant on the Sony Wii U failing. You mean Nintendo's Wii U? I've already did that in the past, Quentin. I don't want to go right back to that again. There's something I'm missing here. No, Joey, that was not. I hate Chimera anyway, too. There is a reason I did a rant on him, guys. Did all these videos of he like comes over to my YouTube channel acting like a great big supporter. Yet then afterwards he goes right back to then afterwards I go over to his YouTube channel and he's doing all these stupid videos just making fun of me. That's bullshit. If I could flag his videos for copyright, guys, I actually would. But no, I can't. He's not doing videos on me. I do use a toilet. Not to him though. No. Is there something I'm missing here? What's with all the different alternate names? Microsoft, the Microsoft PlayStation, Sony Dreamcast. Are you seriously fucking with me right now, guys? I remember my friend Pyro actually used to call it the Microsoft Dreamcast. Like Microsoft made the Dreamcast. Now that is funny. Oh, I do. Nintendo, Microsoft, Sega, Sony. What else? Microsoft didn't make the Dreamcast, you moron. Sony did. Yeah, Sony made the PlayStation. That was Sega. The Nintendo, Sega, Microsoft, Sony Dreamcast. Oh, dear Lord. Please, you're killing me here, Quinton. What am I missing? Nintendo, Sega, Microsoft, Sony? I think it was. Nintendo, Xbox, Sony Dreamcast, Microsoft, PlayStation. Jesus Christ, guys. Number one Tommy fan. I have to say, oh fucking shit! Sega, PlayStation. Oh fucking shit! Guys, should I be giving you guys a history lesson since I know my game consoles better than you? Actually, let's just remove that. Does that answer your question yet? There you go, guys. There's your Sony Dreamcast. Oh, wait, no, what's that? It says Sega right there in the fucking front. Sure, though. Sure. Sony made it. Even though it has Sega's name rightfully endorsed right there on the front. Please, fucking kill me now. If I have to hear you guys say that again, I'm just gonna say that you guys are all fucking abolished. I don't see anywhere where they could have them or where they could have had Microsoft on the thing. Microsoft, you you cheeky bastards, you cheeky sons of bitches, making it be clever. I don't see Microsoft anywhere on this fucking thing. Not even with this one. Fuck, that controller is ugly. God damn it. No fucking. Oh, wait, that's actually the smaller controller. Actually, I think it is the big controller. But fuck me, that goddamn controller is nasty. The Duke. My god, I'm glad they finally made a smaller controller. Come on, guys. Could you make them do you not know how to make a fucking controller? Like, this is so fucking outrageous. Why would they release something like this? Oh, yeah, we're going to make, like, a big controller because we're Microsoft. Sure. Fuck it. See if we can find the Microsoft logo on the 360. This is just one of the reasons I'm not going over to Microsoft, guys. These guys and their fucking so-called Xbox 360 controversial red ring of fucking death. You know, I would just be happy just to get the controller. You know what? I would just buy the controller, guys, so then right afterwards I can use it here on my that way then I can use it on my Microsoft laptop. I'm sure as well that you could use it like a plug and play controller for your laptop or whatever. After all, isn't that what they made the controller for? Well, they made it wireless as well, though, which is also another reason. Okay, let's go. Let's move on and find the Sony PlayStation. Well, there's what the CD attachment would eventually be if they did release this thing back then. Like, this was originally supposed to be a CD attachment for the Super Nintendo. Then Nintendo just said, "Fuck you! We're gonna go to Philips and leave you guys in the dust." And that's how this thing was born. Hard to believe, right? They actually tried to make an agreement with Nintendo, and Nintendo just in the end just flipped them the middle finger and went to their competition known as Philips. Actually, let's go laugh at the original PS3 Boomerang controller they had before. Well, let's just say originally the PS3 originally the PS3 controller was not originally what it was supposed to be. Yeah, this fun, right? It looks fucking absurd and so out of place. Oh my god, I'm glad they went right back to. I'm just glad they went right back to something when they made this. And obviously, though, both controllers are going to say the same thing. It says Sony right there on the it's dead center on the controller, guys. Come on. No more lies. Oh, wait a sec. I had the fucking camera on me the whole fucking time. Oh my god. Okay, now I just fucking hate myself. Okay. Let's go show this shit again. Fuck my life. I had the fucking. I did not know I had the screen share and turned off. Fuck my life. Oh, but no. Sony did the Dreamcast. Even though it just says right there in the front, Sega. Guys, come on. All right, enough. Okay, I'm just gonna make like a quick look through on these consoles again, just because I was like right at the looking at the PS3 though before. But yeah, I really can't assume though how Microsoft made this. I can't seem to find Microsoft anywhere on the console, not even on this one. And my god, that controller is so fucking ugly. The Duke, Jesus. Like honestly, how am I supposed to play games with that controller or this? That looks fucking huge. I'm just glad right by the time we got to the 360, they actually made a better looking controller. There's just no way that I'm ever buying this console, guys, just due to the red ring of death. You know, I wouldn't mind just having just the controller. After all, they did design the controller to work with your computer. So there's a plus. But just the controller. That's all I want. All right. And here you go, guys. This is the Sony PlayStation console. Originally, this was originally the CD attachment for the Super Nintendo, and then right afterwards, Sony just came out, flipped it him a Nintendo, then flipped it the middle finger and said, "Fuck you, we're gonna go to Philips now." Their competition, and then finally made the Philips CDI, and that's how afterwards this beast was born. Ugh. Never ever buying the PlayStation Classic Edition. Sony, you fucked up on the Classic Edition, making most of the games be made mostly putting them of the games from the Europe European game console on that thing. It's terrible. Let's go a step further. As I was trying to show before, I was trying to show the PS3's original Boomerang controller. Yeah, this thing looks awesome. Yeah, it looks like crap. One thing though that they did get right though as well, with also after they got rid of the Boomerang controller and went right back to a normal revision, it obviously just says Sony right there, dead center of the controller, guys. Should I keep going, guys? Say, I'm zooming on the right of the Dreamcast. Oh god, hang on. How about instead I just pause this instead? There we go. I had one of those back in the day. I played Sonic the Hedgehog on it. Oh yeah. The original Xbox's small controller is the same size as the 360. No, the original Xbox controller was nicknamed the Duke, and it was ginormous. It was ginormous. I remember his arms were completely blue. That is true. Sonic was completely blue. Sega my house. I should know, guys. I have Sonic right here. Oh, wait a sec. His arms are tan colored. Sonic, what happened to you? I guess when Modern Sonic came out, they finally made his arms blue. I'll have to look up. Hang on a sec. No, Sonic's arms weren't supposed to be blue to begin with. Look at this. Here's modern Sonic for you guys. Obviously, his arms were never supposed to be like that anyway. And this is modern Sonic. Even classic Sonic's arms were still the same pale colored thing. Yeah, his arms were never blue to begin with. That's the only thing I do know that they changed it was all of a sudden Sonic had green eyes. That's a fake image. That's a fake image. I know for a fact his arms are blue. Again, my favorite game, Sonic Boom. You mean Rise of Lyric and the Shattered Crystal on 3DS? Are we talking about this game that I'm never, ever going to play again because it got bashed by bad critics and reviews? Whoa, what the? They did give him blue arms. Sonic has blue fucking arms. Well, there's one thing they did right for a change. Thanks, Sega! You finally got it right! He has blue arms! Yeah, I'm not shitting on you guys. Too bad I'm not gonna play Sonic Boom ever again, though, guys. Sadly, though, I remember all three games finally came out. Like they did another one called Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, and it was bad. I remember some Call Me Johnny review watching the trailer, and then right afterwards he turns on the you know those old trailer burners you have to have that you have to light up with gas afterwards. He lit it up, puts a frying pan on it, and then puts some blocks of ice over it, and then eventually they all melt, and Johnny's all like, "Water." Then the water starts to boil, and he's like, "Boiling water." And then finally, then we just see like this little speck left that just evaporates away, and then he's just like this. Evaporation. Boom. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. Sonic Boom never did really take off, even with the TV show that was supposed to like praise the games as well. Like hell, Tails got a love interest in the cartoon. In the cartoon. Actually, I even find it funny when Tails goes to fight for Amy. Oh, listen to this. This is funny. Just have a listen to this, man. This is funny as hell.
About to be enrolled in the Sonic School of Impressing the Ladies. That's a good school. It's where I studied air conditioning and refrigerator
repair. Oh my god. Okay, I have to admit, Tails Knuckles is pretty bad too. Like, come on, guys. Honestly, though, it looks like Knuckles took too many use of steroids, and now he's like having this big manly chest and sticking out like so. Ah, it only shows him a Sonic giving advice, but to Tails. Hang on. I can't seem to find the one where Tails Tails actually goes to Amy for advice. All, all I do know though is it's pretty funny though. All I know though is Tails goes to Amy. Amy is like making some tea, and she's like, "But Tails, you're doing this all wrong. If you need advice, talk to a woman." And then it tells her like, "Oh, that's brilliant. Where can I find one?" And then it finally turns to Amy being like, "I'm a woman. I'm refined and elegant like a delicate flower, you jerk." That's what I was saying. Women love romance and chivalry, you know, like in the movies. Watch and learn. She sits down and watches this little soap opera, and then she ends up and then it's like switching between Tails and Amy for like a few seconds. Amy's just sitting there with a smile on her face and just bursting out into tears over this. And then it switches to Tails, and Tails is all like, goes back to Amy again. She's like, ah, turns it off, and she's like, see? And then he's like, I'll do it. It's a pretty funny moment, but also pretty good too. And then Tails goes up outside, dressed up almost like Phantom of the Opera outside of Zoe's house, and then she's like, "Hung from your window, brown cow!" And then right afterwards, it just goes downhill from here. Like he ends up saying about like the most random and obscure things, and eventually Zoe just closes her window on him, and Tails just goes to like sticks him a next for help. I think Tails had like the best advice going to Amy though. Actually, let me see if I can find that scene at least, though, where he goes over where he tries to talk to Anna, talks to Zoe from her window. Well, like I said, this ends up becoming a bit of a train wreck. Heck, even Dr. Eggman gives him some advice, which I cannot believe he does that. So, but Tails is the best, though. He's like, well, why would I want advice from you? You're our arch enemy. You're the villain to us. Well, I do have this scene.
But you're our sworn enemy.
Nonetheless, in situations this dire, the bro code trumps the enemy thing. Take my advice. You'll never land a girl by acting like someone else. Just be confident in your own pelt. And for Pete's sake, ditch the feathers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Actually, you know what? Dr. Eggman actually does give him a pretty good point.
I know I can trust you.
Believe me or don't, it's no hair off my mustache. You're the one doing the funky chicken in the middle of town square. Your package. Finally! My new background music generator. This will really make my attacks more exciting.
I guess that's sort of how he saves Zoe instead, because Zoe ends up in the middle of it, and ends up getting captured by the robot. And then Tails has to go to the save, and he's trying to figure out a save Zoe.
Wait, listen to the drums. Amy, you and Knuckles head.
No need, Sonic. I got this.
I better. I just got this. Okay. I just got this warning telling me that the broadcast will end if I continue sharing this, if since I'm not authorized to have the right to whatever, I don't know. Don't worry though, guys. Tails saves Zoe though. But yeah, I really do hope that they find some sort of way to bring back Zoe. If this show doesn't, if they don't, I do hope they find some sort of way to bring back Zoe again somehow. Oh, I see it's now 11 o'clock, so I think I'll just wrap up the show for now. I'm getting this out here now. I do plan to go to bed. Well, I'll say this much though for now, though, for the Twitch streams, though, guys. I do plan to bring back the Twitch streams this Wednesday and Thursday. There's going to be a bit of a snag for the first Thursday cast, though. Apparently, though, I'm going to the cast of everybody that works at the movie theater is planning to have a special screening for Captain Marvel this Thursday, and I thought I would go see it. Even though technically I already saw it last week with my good buddy Brandon. I was calling up my buddy Brandon was all like saying, hey, can we come over and play some video games and then go see Captain Marvel this evening? And that's exactly what we did last week, this Tuesday last week. Did Brandon do the popcorn trick? I'm just gonna say no, Joey. He did not. Yeah, see, you should spend more time outside. I know. I could still get a. I'm probably sure though if I did move the laptop outside the front door or on the. No, I need no. I apparently now though I just ended up forcing myself with the second monitor, and I actually like having my second monitor now. This is why, though, guys, I stay stationed inside the house now, just because I have the second monitor. If I can find some sort of way to do the streams without the second monitor, guys, awesome. But it seems, though, I do need a second monitor for the streams as well. There's just absolutely no way around it. Remember when you went camping in your backyard? Sure, Joey. I sure remember my backyard. You should stream from Starbucks. How about even better, guys? McDonald's. McDonald's has a free Wi-Fi at their McDonald's. They're trying to make although then again though they are trying to make their McDonald's more like the actual coffee shop like Starbucks. So that's kind of why now it was like that for a while now anyway. You know, after this boycott, if this boycott ever uplifts, guys, yes, I would definitely go to a McDonald's. And Fierce was gonna go to a Starbucks. You know, I'll do a trick I'll surprise Fierce and show him that I'm at a Starbucks or a McDonald's instead.
MC Lounge, yeah.
McDonald's coffee is better too. I'm pretty sure it is, Lucky Chucky. I really haven't have it though. And now I'm getting more notifications from Fierce. Come on, Fierce. You don't know that I'm still doing the live stream? Are you kidding me? But yes, apparently now though we do have some sort of boycott for against Fierce. Still though, Fierce, you should learn your lesson. Maybe if you actually apologize to the community, maybe everybody will finally come to. Maybe Darth will uplift this boycott if you actually say sorry. Anyway, this is the Sega Camp Gamer, guys, and as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button over here to check out the acapella playlist. And as always, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.